Welcome to episode, 8 of the Golf build. Sorry, my camera is bouncing all over the place. Today I'm starting the paint prep for the Golf. This video is gonna be all about painting the Golf. I'm not gonna bore you too much with just clips of me sanding the car because that's gonna get boring really quickly, and also you have a lot of that in the first episodes. Just to recap where we are with the build. So I repainted the car at the beginning of this series, but the finish wasn't great. The car had a little bit of grit to it and definitely wasn't perfect. So now I'm redoing it. The main goal with the first time I was painting the car, I was obviously hoping it would come out nicely, but the main goal was to just get rid of the rust and stop the car from rusting even more. And now I actually want to make sure it comes out nice and looking good. Now I have a garage, so I have a closed space where to paint the car. It's not a paint booth, but it's much better than painting outside. Also, I don't have too much experience with paint, so I'm not expecting it to be like show finish, but I think I can make it look decent. This is the third time I'm painting a car. I painted my old 88 Polo back like during COVID times. I painted the Golf once and I'm painting it again. I also did some minor jobs like painting the roof on my 2008 Polo, painting the arches after fixing the rust on my 46 and stuff like that. Those are not big jobs, but it is some experience with prep and paint.
The next day.
Okay, so as we learned when first taking the windows out, the foot is the best way to take them out, so I'm just gonna do that for all the windows. This one feels like it's gonna break, so I'm gonna use something to pry the moldings so I can get it out. Okay, so all the windows are out and it's time to start sanding again. I have to finish the fenders. I have some Bondo on here that I need to just smooth out, make sure it's flat and it's nice. And then I'm gonna move to actually the body of the car, so the roof, the sides. Basically hoping to finish sanding the car, or at least the main parts, finish them today. Hopefully we can spray the car down on the weekend. So yeah, let's go.
4 hours later.
I've gone through the whole car. I still have to hand sand all the small spots and edges that I can't really reach with the electric sander, so I'm gonna have to do that probably tomorrow, and then maybe on the weekend I can start painting. I've ran into an issue where the power here is so bad that it can't run my compressor, so I can't really use a spray gun. I'm looking into maybe borrowing something that can give me external power so I can plug the compressor into a generator or something, and then that way be able to still paint in here. And yeah, basically that's everything. I'm hoping to be done with painting over the weekend, and then just leaving the car for a few days so it can cure and we can have a nice finish. Anyways, I'm probably gonna sand these tomorrow. I'm not gonna show you that because watching me sand is boring, but once the car is ready, I'm gonna pick the camera again and then film the painting process. Anyways, see you in a day or two. There's a few things I want to take care of today. So the issue I was having yesterday with the compressor not turning on and the power, I'm gonna try to fix today. we'll see. Hopefully I do. If not, I'm gonna borrow a generator. And yeah, basically that's it. I also want to clean the whole garage as much as possible, get all the dust off of the floor and off of everything, so when I go to paint, the whole space is as clean as possible and we don't get too much dust into the paint. And yeah, basically that's it. So let's start with figuring out the power issues and going from there. Okay, so this is the fuse box to the house and garage and everything. And what I'm gonna try to do is change the fuse for the garage with a stronger fuse. Hopefully that fixes the issue. Unfortunately the compressor is still not working. I don't know if it's the power or whatever else, but yeah, we turn it on. And it just does that until it trips the breaker to turn it off. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna take it home today, try it at home, because at home it used to work well, just to make sure it is the power here and it's not something to do with the compressor, but yeah. This thing really doesn't want to run. Okay, so this is going to be the resting place for the Cadet. This thing is, I think, a 67, something like that, Opel Cadet Type B. And it's, I believe, 1.2 liter engine.
The next day.
Okay, the car is ready, just finished wiping it down one more time, and now I'm gonna start mixing the paint and then painting it. So yeah, let's go mix some paint and then start huffing it.
1 hour later.
Okay, so turns out I'm gonna have to repaint the car again because something went wrong with my spray gun and started just splurging stuff out. And at this point I'm way too tired of sending and filming this and filming all the preps, so I'm just gonna cut to maybe a week from now when the car is painted. Maybe I'll throw in 2 or 3 phone clips of just me redoing the car, but don't expect much. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, and it's been a week and the car will be painted. Quick update on what's going on. It's been about a week. For about 4 days I was just too pissed off to work on the car, so I didn't even come here. But now finally I've sanded most of the car down just with a really rough sandpaper, just to take all the extra material out. I still need to do the roof. Today I painted just the fenders because I wanted to see how good I can make them look, and it's decent. There is some orange peel in the paint, but I can buff that out later. I can do a wet sand and then just buff it, but they're nice, they're one color, and that's basically all I wanted from them. It's better than how they came out last time, so yeah, I'm quite happy. I bought a new gun. This one is quite a bit better than the old one. It's this thing. I have no idea about spray guns, but the guy working at the shop told me this one is decent. It's not a proper professional one. I just finished cleaning it and put it just back in the box just to make sure I don't lose anything, but it is pretty nice, has better adjustments, feels much better in the hand than my old gun. My old gun was just a 20 euro shitty gun from a local hardware store, while this one actually feels better, the spray pattern is more consistent, and the job came out better than with the last gun, so yeah, I'm happy with it. Anyways, I'll see you in a few days when I paint the rest of the car. I've prepped the car, it's ready for paint, it's clean. I need to seal that window because it came off. The other windows are okay. And yeah, I've put up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights. I still have one more, but I think this is going to be enough. And yeah, I'm going home for lunch. I need to go pick up a bunch of water because the garage doesn't have any water. Then I can wet the floor and start actually painting the car. Here's the gun again. I've prepped my measuring cups for the paint. And yeah, basically it's ready to get done. Quick update on the painting process. I'm gonna keep my mask on because it's full of paint in the air. But I've finished like 2 coats on the car. Most of the car, the rear I haven't done because I'm walking around with the hose and it touches the rear sometimes, so I'm gonna leave that for the end. But it's already looking much better, and yeah, I just refilled the gun, so I'm gonna keep going now and should be done quite soon. Okay, so quick update on what's going on with the Golf. I have my friend Richard helping out today. I've painted the whole car. I'm really happy how it turned out. The only thing we need to paint is the hood, which he's prepping right now. Also, this place is turning into a dump because we have another project car in here, and it's Richo's Yugo, which is not bad for a Yugo, but it's a Yugo. Anyways, we rearranged the cars a little bit, and now this thing will get some love once I finish with the Golf and before starting with the E28. Anyways, let me show you how the Golf looks. Okay, so this was probably the worst episode in the whole series of me building the Golf, but I'm gonna end it right here. I'm sorry if it was a big mess. I'm not sure yet because I haven't edited it. But yeah, I'm leaving the Golf basically painted and with some pieces on it. I just finished putting the front carpet in and I took out all the aircon stuff. Well, it's not aircon, it's just the heater, because all of this is just rotten plastic, definitely not usable. So for now it's gonna be without a heater. Later on I might put one in. And yeah, as you've seen before, the engine is in, and next video I'll probably try to start the engine so we see if it works. Hopefully it does. And also finish the interior and everything else, just so I can roll this car out and start working on the E28, because I need to start working on that because I have a deadline on it. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.